Hey guys, welcome to a diecast review. I'm really proud of this model. This is a diecast model from my personal collection. It is a very famous model. It is a diecast from Hot Wheels and it's a special edition model. It's to commemorate Kimi winning Ferrari their 200th Grand Prix win in that incredibly famous Chinese Grand Prix from 2007 where Lewis Hamilton was going to be world champion, and he, I was a Hamilton fan, and he drove into the gravel coming into the pits with those worn tyres, and ultimately it cost him the championship. The championship did go down to the next race at Interlagos, the last race, and Hamilton still had that massive advantage, and Kimi went on to win the championship by a point in that very dramatic style. Now, as I said, I was a Hamilton fan, but the years have gone past and the wounds healed, and I've forgotten. Still never gone back and watched those races, but nevertheless, I was a Kimi fan, and I really liked the F2007. Hot Wheels, they didn't do very good models of the Ferrari that year. Not very realistic. Even the later season version where they did this candy red, they didn't include these shark fins here and the curved engine cowling. So it's not a correct model even though it has the different paint. So I really like the Chinese Grand Prix version model as it has the scrubbed intermediate tyres. It does have these shark fins and the curved engine cowling that the Ferrari had at the end of the season that Kimi won the title in. So for me, it's a very accurate model. Now, the model came plain with no Marlboro decals, so I applied the Marlboro decals from Museum Collection in Japan. Also, the helmets from Hot Wheels were really bad in this period. Horrible egg-shaped. So I fitted a different helmet, which is the actual correct Schuberth size. Well, shape, not size. The correct Schuberth shape. So it's a realistic helmet, and the decals from Museum Collection went really well. So it's a realistic helmet, and the Hot Wheels helmets really let down the models. If anything, the most, and the shiny tires. So I've made this Hot Wheels model, not mini champs level, but not far off it by just improving the helmet to a more realistic Schuberth shape, and also the fact the tires are scrubbed, they're not shiny. So it's not a bad Hot Wheels model. It cost me a lot of money to buy it. It was dusty when I got it. I cleaned it, put the livery, the Marlboro decals, the helmet, and it's just transformed this model. So it's probably one of my most favourite models in my collection. I don't think I'd ever sell it. It is worth a lot of money. These do go for stupid money on eBay. But it's a very nice model. And what's cool with the Hot Wheels way they've done it, they've got every Grand Prix of their 200 up to this point engraved in the base. So they're 200 Grand Prix victories. So it's really cool. But let's zoom in a bit on the car. So what I like about this model is it's the nice candy red, whereas Ferrari, throughout the years from 97 onwards, they went for the Marlboro coloured red, and it just wasn't right on Ferraris. So this dark candy red really looks nice. Now the light from my phone has made it look a bit more lighter. It is a really nice candy dark red. And a really stunning model from my collection, so I'm really happy to have it. Now the Marlboro decals, they're quite good to fit. However, it is tough fitting on this curved section here. On the Hot Wheels Elite model from 07, the Schumacher version, it doesn't have that curved edge there, so you can just put the Marlboro or the barcode decals flat. Unfortunately, not the case here, but nevertheless, it looks okay. The Marlboro decals are good to fit everywhere else on the car. However, on the rear wing, it's not very nice to do. But ultimately, with a bit of microsole and patience, it's come out quite well. Now to go to the rear of the car, again, I've applied the decals on the rear wing. Not very easy to do because of the segregated sections, but again, microsole, and it doesn't look too bad though. Anyway, for a Hot Wheels, a general Hot Wheels model, not even an elite model, I think that, it's a bloody nice model. Every angle you look at it with light as well, it's the model that I always look at in my collection every day. I always look at it and it reminds me. And of course, this is Ferrari's last Drivers' Championship winning car. It's incredible. Who would have thought? It's the year 2024 and 2007 is still the last year they won a Drivers' Championship. And it was Kimi Raikkonen. Pretty crazy. But for me, it's good times. I don't really have any models after this period. I do have a couple of 2008 and a 2009, the Braun Button car, but only because it's a championship winning car. I don't have any models after this period because for me, Formula One cars just got ugly. And even though, I mean, this is a V8, but still, it's still a good car. But I typically don't want to collect anything after the V10 period just because I thought the cars looked their best in this period. And here, that, I mean, I did have the 2022 Monza Leclerc and Saints Look Smart models just because I found them cheap in that incredible half price deal on the F1 store by mistake, but I did sell them. I mean, they were incredibly nice detailed models, but it was twice the length of this model, and they just look too long and stiff on boats, and I'm just not a fan of modern F1 cars, even though I go to the races. I went to the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2023 and Austin in 21. It's just, yeah, I just find it very hard today with modern F1 to like it as much. But these cars, this is F1 for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed showcasing this model. It is pretty rare. You do see a couple on eBay, but they're stupidly ridiculous prices you could buy an actual car for. But yeah, I thought I would do a little showcase of this really nice Hot Wheels model. But yeah, give me your opinion, tell me what you think. And I've got a million more diecast reviews to do, but I thought I'd get the courage and do this one. Thank you for watching this video, and basically this channel is for diecast conversions if I'm selling cars on eBay or showcasing my own collection. So I do have a lot more to do. But yeah, thanks for watching this video and enjoy collecting model cars.